courage to go up inside the line has been boxed. They're set to go. Away and they're racing. Now Golden Door wide out amongst the last of them to leave. Happy as Larry, fine touch again to dispute the front early on from Success Play, who'll drive across, but Happy as Larry leads. Success Play, fine touch third. Going forward, Uni Queen. Back in between horses, next of all, Sideshow. Henry the Aviator down on the rails. Back in the field, Golden Door, Correct Choice, and the Geraldton Mare Patchwork last. Happy as Larry took them out to the riverside of the track with 1100 to go by a length on Success Play. A length and a half away then to the Baldy Face Galloper, fine touch. Henry the Aviator pushing up near the rail. Sitting 3 deep is Uni Queen, then Sideshow, followed by Golden Door, who'd popped out 3 wide to follow Uni Queen. Patchwork is on the fence, and relegated to last is Correct Choice as they left the 800 behind them. Happy as Larry, he calls the shots in front. Larry 3/4 to a length. Success Play, a length and a half. Henry the Aviator on the slide around them here when they took a couple of cheap sectionals. Going forward, Uni Queen ahead of Fine Touch. Golden Door continues to follow the footsteps here of Uni Queen, but is now being ridden along. Sideshow's back there in some congestion. Patchwork looks for a rails runner, and Correct Choice, but at the top of the home straight, Happy as Larry leads the way with Success Play, breathing down his neck though, and shortly afterwards got his head in front. Henry the Aviator, Golden Door, and from last, Correct Choice is starting to finish with a wet sail. 150 to go, and Correct Choice surged up and grabbed the lead, sprinted away from them. Henry the Aviator got to second, but Correct Choice won with the ears pricked. Correct Choice beat Henry the Aviator, Golden Door, and Success Play. Behind them, Fine Touch, Sideshow, then came Patchwork, weakening out of it to run second last, Happy as Larry, and after tramping wide, Uni Queen wilted to run last. 6 is the winner, Correct Choice. Clint Johnston Porter, the So You Think 4-year-old, was back there at the rear end of the field and has gobbled them up when let loose coming towards the middle of the track. 1:36.67 on this warm afternoon, and has recorded a victory of a length and a half over Henry the Aviator, and third Golden Door, number 4, in front of Success Play. 6-1-4-2 are the numbers here after the third on the program. The winner for Peters Investments, trained by Michael Grantham and ridden by Clint Johnston Porter, is a gelding by So You Think out of a daughter of Redout's Choice in Celebrity's Choice, and has gone to the 1600 second up and done it with great effect. Second home is number 1, Henry the Aviator by Magnus, trained in the Great Southern by Paul Hunter, ridden by Brayden Garth, and third Golden Door, another minor placing here for the Denman gelding from Merrily Merrily in the yard of Dave Hopperton and ridden by Brad Parnham. It's 6-1-4-2 after the running of race number 3, and the 600 split is 35-4-3. And that's the second victory in the career of Correct Choice after 12 runs. Race 4, the Blazing Morn, proudly off the track handicap over 1200. At 2:23 comes the next, and no changes. As we take you downstairs to Lockie after this victory and virtually a last to first winning performance, Lock.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, Correct Choice salutes here in the first as Bob and I make our way over towards the winner's stall. Bob, congratulations on the win. A nice start to the day. Correct Choice, he appears to have come back in really nice order.
Yes, he's ridden a bit more conservatively. That's what we asked Clint to do today, and see if he could get home, and it seemed to suit him.
On a breeding side of things, is he bred to get out over a little bit further? Obviously today he was 14 out to the mile.
Oh, I think so, yes. We'll probably give him a little break now and just bring him back for the winter and see what he can do.
Is he the type of horse that you feel will relish those winter conditions, hence why you'd tip him out despite being in winning form today?
I think so, yeah. Well, we wouldn't, stop completely on him, but we just want to wait around for a bit of give in the ground, I think, would suit him.
Big team of horses in today alongside Michael Grantham. Who's the one horse you're really looking forward to seeing later today? Obviously the boys stretch out to 18, the girls stretch out to 22.
Oh, I think I'd like to see them all perform well. It's, there's a couple there that we had a little bit of time for, but they haven't been performing as well as we like. But we'll see how they go and how the distance goes up.
It's a moving day of some sorts for these 3-year-olds, isn't it, Bob? Because they step up quickly up in trip and you really learn a lot about them after today.
Oh, I think once they get to this distance, it's a different story.
Fingers crossed for a bit of luck later today. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Correct Choice, and here's CJP catching up with Scotty.
Portsy's on the board here nice and early at Ascot. Clint, first up, he was a solid return at the 1400 down at the BTC.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good run the other day. Just put the riding on the wall for today. He's a nice upcoming horse. He'll go through his grades quite well.
Like he really appreciated being ridden that little bit more conservatively early.
Yeah, look, I went to try and be positive on him. That didn't really plan out well, so I just went to back to last, followed the favourite, and just got a beautiful card into it.
Looks like a horse that can win more than just a graduation with a turn of foot like that, especially if Bob thinks he's going to get ground.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, he's a nice upcomer, and he's definitely going to go through his grades. And distance-wise, I think he's got that scope about him, so hopefully he'll get more up, and that will bring more options for him.
Staying filly later on, Twilight Tale. What did you think of her run in the 1,000 guineas?
It was a really good run. Obviously, a bit unknown. She went off of some quite soft winds straight into that, so look, her run was brilliant, and she's just going to benefit from it every time.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter taking out the third alongside Michael Grantham, Peters Investments and Correct Choice taking out the Joello. Proudly off the track handicap.